Let me be straight with you. If you've ever felt like something was off in your relationship, like you were giving everything but still felt like a placeholder, you probably were. You were her plan B, and the truth is, most men don't even realize it until it's too late. Here's the uncomfortable part. Women rarely tell you you're the backup. They just act like you are. And if you're not paying attention, you'll mistake her boredom for peace, her distance for independence, and her mixed signals for love. But let me tell you this. When a woman truly values you, she doesn't make you guess. She doesn't make you compete with ghosts. She doesn't keep you waiting around while she figures out if someone better might show up. So let's break this down. I want you to hear these signs clearly because they'll save you from wasting months, even years, being someone's second option. The first sign is simple. She only gives you half her effort. You're always the one texting first. You're the one initiating plans. You're the one trying to keep the energy alive. But when you stop, everything stops. It's not that she's busy. It's that she's not invested. She gives you just enough to keep you around, but never enough to make you feel secure. That's how women keep their plan Bs on standby. Crumbs of affection, just enough hope to make you stay. Second, she's emotionally inconsistent. One day she's all over you, affectionate, warm, sweet. The next day she's cold, distant, and distracted. You start questioning yourself. Did I do something wrong? No, you didn't. She's just managing her emotions between two realities. The one she has with you and the one she wishes she had with someone else. And when that other option isn't giving her what she wants, she comes running back to you for validation, attention, and emotional comfort. You're not her man. You're her safety net. Here's the third sign. She talks about her past a little too often. She mentions her ex in casual ways, but it's never really casual. The way she compares, the way she reminisces, that's her way of telling you who still has her mind. If she's constantly bringing up how different things used to be or how she's not ready to feel that again, understand this. She's still emotionally connected to someone else. And you? You're just filling the silence between her and him. Another big one. She doesn't include you in her real life. You might go on dates, spend time together, even stay over. But somehow you never meet her friends, her family, or anyone close to her. That's not privacy. That's concealment. She doesn't want the world to associate you with her because deep down, she's not sure she wants to claim you. And when a woman doesn't claim you, it's because she's keeping her options open. Now listen carefully to this part. When a woman is truly in love, she naturally wants to merge her world with yours. She wants you to meet her people. She wants to talk about you. She wants to show you off. Not because of ego, but because she's proud of who she has. But if you're her plan B, you'll always feel like a secret, tucked away, waiting for her to finally make up her mind. Here's another sign. She disappears when you need her most. When things get tough, she's suddenly overwhelmed. When you're emotionally low, she doesn't have the space to listen. But when she needs something, comfort, help, validation, you're expected to show up like a soldier. That's not love. That's convenience. And a man who doesn't understand that ends up draining himself dry for a woman who would never do the same for him. But here's the hardest truth. Sometimes a woman keeps you as plan B not because she wants to hurt you, but because she's afraid of being alone. You make her feel safe. You give her security. You treat her right. But she doesn't desire you the same way she desires someone else. And as brutal as that sounds, it's better to face it early than live in denial. Because when you're plan B, your love feels like work. You're constantly trying to prove your worth to someone who's already made up her mind about you. You'll feel her pulling away, you'll sense her energy shifting, and you'll try harder, not realizing that trying harder only makes her lose more respect. Let me tell you something every man needs to understand. Attraction cannot be negotiated. You can't convince a woman to love you. You can't beg her to choose you. You can't win her heart by being the most available man in her life. Because the man she truly wants, she chooses him without logic, without hesitation, without fear. And if she's not doing that with you, stop trying to change her mind. Here's the mindset shift you need. If she's not giving you 100%, stop offering her 150%. You're not her plan B. You're just acting like one. The day you stop chasing validation is the day she'll finally realize what she lost. Not because you punished her, but because you remembered your worth. And before we move to the next part, let me say this. If you're watching this right now, take a second to hit that subscribe button. Because the truth is, too many men out there are trapped in silent heartbreak, doing everything right for women who see them as just in case. If you're ready to change that, to rebuild your strength, your clarity, and your standards, this channel is where it starts. When a woman treats you like a backup plan, it's one of the most painful experiences a man can go through. You give, you hope, you believe, but deep down, something always feels off. She says she loves you, but her actions whisper something different. She keeps you around, not because she truly wants to build a life with you, but because you're safe, comfortable, and always there when she needs you. But the truth is, you're just her emotional insurance policy. And today, you're going to see every sign, every red flag, and every move that proves you're just her plan B. Here's the first brutal truth. Women don't keep a plan B man because they love him. They keep him because he gives them stability without pressure. She knows you'll always be there when her fun options disappear. You're her safety net, her fallback, her emotional pit stop. You give her validation when her ego is bruised. You listen when the guy she truly wants ghosts her. She'll cry in your arms but dream about another man. She won't admit this, but watch her patterns. Does she only call you when she's bored? Does she suddenly become affectionate when things fall apart with someone else? Does she go cold once she gets attention from another man? That's not confusion. That's calculation. She's managing her options. Here's how women usually play this game. She'll breadcrumb you. She gives you just enough attention to keep you hooked, but never enough commitment to give you peace. A little text here, a flirty message there, and I miss you when she feels lonely. And then, silence. You're left wondering what went wrong, while she moves on like nothing happened. That cycle continues because she knows one thing. You'll always answer. She knows you'll always come back. And as long as she's sure of that, she doesn't have to respect you. You become predictable, dependable, replaceable. That's what being a plan B man means. But here's the twist. It's not her fault for doing it. It's your fault for allowing it. You trained her to treat you that way. You made yourself too available, too patient, too forgiving. You showed her you'd accept crumbs instead of demanding respect. Every time you took her back, every time you let her figure things out, you taught her that she could keep you on standby. And once a woman learns that, she stops seeing you as a man. She sees you as an option. Let's talk about one of the biggest signs: inconsistency. When a woman truly values you, she's consistent in her actions. She communicates, she shows up, she invests. But when you're her plan B, everything feels uncertain. One week she's loving, the next week she's cold. One moment she wants to see you, the next she's too busy. She gives you just enough to keep your hope alive, but never enough to make you feel secure. You'll notice she uses a lot of maybes. Maybe we can hang out. Maybe I'll call you later. Maybe we can try again someday. Those maybes aren't promises, they're placeholders. She's keeping you warm while she explores her real options. Another clear sign is her selective memory. When it's convenient, she remembers you. When it's not, you cease to exist. She forgets your birthdays, but remembers to text you when she's lonely. She disappears for days, then acts like nothing happened. And when you call her out on it, she flips the blame. Suddenly you're too clingy. You're too emotional. Don't fall for it. That's manipulation disguised as confusion. Here's a bitter truth most men ignore. When a woman truly wants you, she makes it obvious. There's no mixed signals, no guessing games, no "I'm not ready right now" excuses. A woman who truly values you will never risk losing you. So, if you have to wonder where you stand, you're already standing in the wrong place. But let's go deeper. Why do women keep a plan B in the first place? Because it gives them control. It protects them from loneliness. It feeds their ego. Having a man who's always there, even when she doesn't want him, makes her feel desired. It's emotional power. And most men don't realize they're part of that power play until it's too late. That's why you must learn to recognize when you're being kept warm. The woman who truly respects you won't play games. She won't disappear and reappear. She won't make you compete with ghosts from her past. She'll bring peace, not confusion. Here's how to break free. Stop being the man who waits. Stop chasing mixed signals. Stop replying instantly. Stop forgiving behavior that disrespects you. When she senses that you're no longer available, her entire tone will change. Because now, she's losing her backup plan. And nothing scares a woman more than losing a man who is always there. Remember, silence is your greatest weapon. When you stop reaching out, she'll notice. When you stop being available, she'll panic. When you stop reacting, she'll start respecting you, even if it's too late. The man who's truly powerful doesn't beg to be chosen. He walks away and lets her realize the value she threw away. And here's the secret. The moment you stop chasing her, she'll chase you. Not because she suddenly loves you, but because she's losing control. That's the psychology behind it. When she can no longer predict you, she'll try to reestablish power. That's when she'll suddenly start saying things like, "I miss what we had," or "You've changed." But by then, you'll already know. She's not coming back because of love. She's coming back because her plan A failed. Men, stop letting yourself be plan B. The woman who truly deserves you will never make you compete for her respect. She'll be consistent, loyal, and emotionally invested. If you have to question her intentions, it's already over. And if you're watching this right now thinking, "That's exactly what's happening to me," don't waste another day. Reclaim your time, your dignity, your energy. Stop being her comfort zone and start being your own priority. Because once you realize you're her plan B, you have two choices. Keep playing the fool or walk away like a king. If you're not subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Every week, we uncover the hidden truths about female psychology and masculinity that most men never see. So hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because your transformation starts here.